Death Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Hollywood on the sideline.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Clemson's offense will take the field first. Chris Denson, what a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly, and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Still looking. And the ball's loose in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Oh, that's not going at him. Clemson will send the punt team out. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Louisville's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Right side, it's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And, man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it up now. Try to create an explosive play. They got some of that momentum early.
Yeah, and this is what coaches love to see, too, right? Complementary football for everything you just talked about. And now, if you're the offensive coordinator, you got that first down. This might be an opportunity to take a shot like David said. The defense might be expecting run here. Take a look at what their personnel is. If you got the matchup you like, don't be afraid to take a shot. And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They'll give it to Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Cherry. It's complete on the right side.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Trying to run, it's Davis. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. Right at the line. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Wants to throw on 1st. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 run.
Makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Louisville! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Drops back on first down. He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
To the air, it's Denson. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space.
Snags it, and he's open. Running inside the 20. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to go.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Selling the fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking for a man. It's Denson. He wants it all. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hits inside, it's Davis. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Keep it on the ground. Snowed under by the defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Searching for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Off-play action. They're all over him. And down he goes.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The run inside. It's Davis. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Cherry. Here comes the heat. Breaks loose. Still running at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Complete. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Right back to the well. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Denson. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The play fake. Fires to the middle. Left side, it's Brown. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They want to throw it. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Escapes the pressure to his right. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. The fake and wants to throw. Fires to the right. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Back to pass, it's Cherry. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Out wide right, it's McWilliams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Snaps on 4th down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Holds and fires complete to the right.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Out wide left, it's Davis. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Right side, it's Davis. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, they're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Quick give. It's Jennings. Enough to move the chains. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Gets the back moving. First play of this drive. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside, it's Johnson. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Oh, what a move to get room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Brown. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Davis. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll try to run it in. Knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback.
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll send the back in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Denson. Fires to the middle. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
The handoff to Johnson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Right side, it's Brown. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Needs it here on 4th down. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Turns it upfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Jennings. Got the first down. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Driving forward, it's Tompkins. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Left side, it's McWilliams. Touchdown, Louisville! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Back to throw, it's Denson. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on fourth. On the move, he fires. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to... this stadium with an L.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. The run inside. It's Brown. Got the first down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Sends it back in motion. Brown again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll run it. It's Brown. Powers through the defender. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tompkins. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Just had to get rid of it.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. He'll throw it. Reels it in. Oh, what a move to get open. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quick give. It's Davis. Pass to 6. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. After that last play, there is a Clemson Tiger slow to get up. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Drops back. It's Denson. Got out of trouble and throws. Way off target there.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I've been prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot.
And he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Got the first himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Denson. Escapes the pressure going right. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.